So today we're going to be discussing what we want to see from the Batman Part 2. So for me, I want to see more Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I want to see him interacting with people more in the outside world, having meetings, being a bit more of a philanthropist, billionaire.
A few speeches.
Yeah, a bit more confidence, maybe his hair pushed back a little bit.
Probably slightly shorter hair this time.
Yeah, I reckon so, because he's
Less
quite
emo.
emo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I do want to see that as well. And I think we will. I don't think we're going to quite see it to the extent we've seen in previous iterations of Bruce Wayne. But I definitely think we'll see Robert Pattinson's one sort of starting to learn how to play that role.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't know how to not be Batman at the moment.
Yeah, you're
So
right. And
he'll evolve.
Christian Bale plays Bruce Wayne so well.
Yeah.
And I want to see a little bit of that
The duality.
in Robert Pattinson. Yeah, so the confidence, the meetings,
Yeah.
showing off in the cars with the women, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that he could hide his Batman
Absolutely, all out
persona a little
about
bit
town.
more. The other thing I really would like to see is the introduction to some villains we haven't seen for a very long
Who do you
time.
want to see?
I really want to see Poison Ivy.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it because obviously the Riddler was quite realistic. He was like a stalker serial killer, not as theatrical as other villains in other Batman movies have been. For example, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze. Jack Nicholson's the Joker.
Yeah.
So how they would interpret that character.
I think there's something in that, and Matt Reeves has gone on record to say that he's always looking for the grounded way to kind of portray these characters. So I think if he does do a Poison Ivy, I don't think it's going to be like the Poison Ivy of the Arkham games, for example, where she's on these
Vines hanging
giant
upside
vines
down.
like flying about, and I don't think you're going to see that Poison Ivy. Maybe like a bit of a
Scarecrow kind of character.
yeah, like a psychopathic botanist
Yeah.
obsessed with medicine.
Yeah, and fumes
that could be
make
really
people
cool.
go a little bit mad, that kind of thing.
I think that could be cool. I think there's definitely something in that.
Who would you like to see?
My number one pick, and I know I'm not alone in this, because it's been talked about before as well, is Mr. Freeze. We referred to him briefly a minute ago. You said about Mr. Freeze. I think it's definitely opening up for him, and one of the reasons why I think people do talk about him at the moment is because obviously at the end of the first film, Gotham's flooded.
Yeah.
And it's autumn, isn't it? It's like the end. It's the start of November.
Okay.
So naturally, the flood could be frozen by someone. I don't know.
Literally get around on ice skates.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sending me to the cooler. We're not going to see that, Mr. Freeze. I haven't heard any rumours about Arnold. But I definitely think that, again, like with Poison Ivy, I think there's scope to do a grounded version of Mr. Freeze. You could adapt the Heart of Ice storyline from the animated series, which is one of the best episodes of the show. It's absolutely beautiful. It's actually very tragic as well, with Mr. Freeze's wife. So there's definitely something in that would test Batman's morals as well, because Mr. Freeze is one of those tragic characters who doesn't start off an outright villain. He's not crazy like that. So I think that's the one that I want to see most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have Catwoman return?
I think we'll see her in Bloodhaven. She's gone up to Bloodhaven.
I'm not sure we'll see her in this film.
I think we will.
Maybe
think we'll
at
get
the
a
end or
glimpse.
something.
I think we'll get a glimpse of her. I hope we see the goggles. We're going to see like evolved. I think we'll probably see the costumes evolved for the second film. So I don't think she'll have essentially a balaclava if we do see her in the next film. I want to see the ears. I want to see the goggles. I think we'll see some glimpses of her, but maybe not too much.
And I'm guessing that you would quite like to see an update to the outfit.
Yeah, I love the suit from the Batman. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, but a couple of little upgrades here and there.
I think
not
it will.
too slick, but just like a couple of little things that you could just play around with. I mean, the bottoms were essentially like combat trousers, so I think he's probably going to have something a little bit more sturdy. He did well to fall from gliding and not break both his legs.
A bit more than that.
the combat pants essentially that he had on. But I love that suit. But I would like to see that tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, I think we might see some adaptations to some of the new Batmobiles as well, and
Yeah, I don't want that changed.
What
I
he
love the
rides
Batmobile.
around in. You don't think it will change?
No, I don't want it to.
I think they'll alter it a little bit. I think they're going to update everything.
I
just
don't want that to
slightly.
suddenly sort of have you know, bats on the wheels and like previous versions. This is not that Batman. I think I'd find that a bit jarring. Everything like with the car was done so subtly, and it's just an awesome muscle car. I loved it.
Do you think it's going to be solely set in Gotham?
Yeah, I do.
Just 100% the whole time.
100% Gotham. Yeah, the first film obviously ended with Catwoman and Batman kind of going their separate ways, because she says, you know, who am I kidding? You're taken, because
he's married to Gotham.
He's married to Gotham. But yeah, really excited to see where they go with it next. So excited that it's an Elseworlds tale on the one side, nothing to do with the DCU, which is how it should be. And really would love to hear your thoughts as well. Obviously, Leah wants to see Ivy. I want to see Mr. Freeze. Which villains would you like to see? Do you want to see the return of Catwoman? Do you want the costumes upgraded, a new Batmobile, like Leah said?
Is the Joker going to come into it as suggested, perhaps at the end of the first?
Yeah, we've got the little deleted scene that was there as well with Barry Keoghan's Joker. So be interested to see if he plays a part in it and how it all plays into the Penguin show as well. So can't wait to see Colin Farrell again. Exciting times. Very exciting times. Guys, if you're enjoying this content and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and also like the videos.